If you've been in the same school as me, you would know that I'm a very picky eater and I don't like many social things. But recently, I've tried to expand on all the things that I do, and it's really changed my day-to-day life. Trying new things is important to everyone, but the hardest part is actually starting to do them and not just saying. You decide 100% of the things you do on a daily basis, and you decide whether or not it is important to you. So why should trying new things be important to you? Dr. Papp of Harvard Medical School says that the best activities will be the ones that you find most enjoyable. But this doesn't mean you don't have to stick to the same things. You can expand your horizons and find new things that you find enjoyable. If you don't do this, your life might be stale and you'll be in a rough patch of doing the exact same thing every single day. But instead of this, you could, for example, make a list of things that you don't think you'd ever do. And one day, if you don't have any plans, choose one thing from that list randomly. And this will make your life a lot more exciting. For example, if you don't have any big plans for the summer, get a map and a dart. Throw the dart at the map, and wherever it lands, grab a group of friends and go on a road trip with them. We might have to narrow it down to North Dakota because we're all broke teenagers. But if you're really feeling like you want to do stuff, you can have the whole United States or you can have the entire world. Don't worry about failures. Worry about the chances you miss when you don't even try. Jack Canfield. Personally, trying new things is really tough for me because I've just been used to the same things over and over again. Mr. Murray even says that I need to try new foods because he started calling me John for eating Taco John's too much. But lately, I've tried to expand on this. Science Direct says that we fear an unknown outcome more than we fear a known bad outcome. Like with Homecoming Royalty, my friends nominated me as a joke because they knew I wouldn't like it and I'd get awkward and anxious about it. And I was at home during my 7th period class, and I got a bunch of texts from my friends saying that I actually got nominated and I am part of Royalty. I instantly thought about dropping it because I knew at the end I would have to be in the coronation and I'd have to be in front of the entire school, which made me super anxious. But in the end, I was talked into staying for the race, and I ended up winning king. And the whole experience was really fun with the whole parade and going to the dance and everything. Even though during the football game I was almost late, so I had to jog out to the field. The next thing is robotics. I really haven't thought about robotics my entire high school career, but Benji went into robotics a little earlier than me, and he didn't like it as much, but I was told that I should go in and try it. So the first time I tried it, it was alright. I had a little bit of fun, and it was something new, so I enjoyed it. But after that, I was told by Blake and Ezra that there was a competition in a week, and that I had to be ready. So I didn't really have a choice to join or leave, so I decided that I would go to that competition on that Saturday. And we ended up winning, getting first place at the first competition. And that picture up there is the one where I went to on Monday with Lexi and Max. And we had a lot of fun there. Even though we didn't win, we figured out a bunch of new problems with the robot so we could fix it. And I just overall had a good time. The next thing I tried was Chinese food with Lexi, because trying new food was one of the worst things I've ever done. And even at Thanksgiving with my family, I don't really eat anything except for ham, but this year I had turkey again, and it wasn't as bad as I remembered. And so hopefully for Christmas, I'll be able to try all the new food that my family has. But Chinese food wasn't my favorite, but I'll keep trying it and try the new stuff. For our government project, I went to Jessie's house, and her mom had Nefla, and that was the first time I tried it there as well. But it wasn't my favorite, but again, I'll keep trying it in case it's an acquired taste. And the most hesitant I was when Lexi told me about a tap class that Alexa Klein was hosting. And I thought that I'd never do that, and there's no chance that I would end up going. But she talked me into it, and I had a really good time there, and I only fell once when I tried to do a hike. So I thought I was going to be embarrassed the whole time, and that I was just going to be the odd one out, but I just had so much fun, and I didn't worry about anyone looking at me and making fun of me. I had a great time. All of these things have repercussions. Whether good or bad, you decide. I thought that the dance was going to be horrible, but I ended up having really fun, a really good time, and only having good memories. The other consequences I had for Monday is I had to wake up at 4:30 in the morning to get ready for robotics and miss school. Even though missing physics and calculus isn't the worst thing, we didn't do much, so I didn't have to get caught up. But waking up early is pretty difficult for me because I like getting a lot of sleep on the weekends. And now looking back at it, there's only positives that I remember. Waking up early could be bad that day, but looking back at it now is only a small problem. Trying new things has only affected me positively. I can't think of anything negative. So from now on, I'm just gonna try every food and every activity I think of, because even if I don't like it, I just don't have to try it again. Some people don't understand why trying new things is super important. But I hope all of you do, since I told you how it's affected me and how I started trying them and why it's important. Trying new things can introduce you to your new favorite hobby or your new favorite food. So why not give it a shot?